Did you know that Sage Accpac allows you to automatically create purchase orders from sales orders? In this tutorial, we'll show you how this feature can speed up your order processing workflow. So let's jump right in and take a look. We've gone ahead and created two orders today, one for Can-Am Industries and the other for the Royal Cavendish Company. On each order, there are two items, one supplied by our vendor Grant Office Supplies and the other by Intercontinental Electronics. The point here is that we will need to create separate purchase orders since each order has multiple vendors. Now let's jump over to purchase orders to see how easy it is to generate the POs for these sales orders. We'll expand the PO menu tree and select Create Purchase Orders, then the Create POs from OE icon. Let's take a look at the fields and options available to you for purchase order automation. As you can see, you can select the POs to create by customer, order number, order date, and expected ship date range. In this case, we'll create POs for all orders created today, so we'll enter today's date in the From and To date fields, which for this demonstration will be July 1st, 2010. You can also elect to create POs by the vendor type that you've specified for the items in the Inventory Control module. Here's the Inventory Control Vendor Details screen for an item, and note that there are 3 vendors listed under the vendor type. The system will only create POs for items that have the selected vendor type assigned to them. This provides you additional flexibility when creating POs. Now let's move to the right side of the form. You'll need to decide if you want to create POs for each vendor or each order. If you recall the orders I showed earlier, each order contains items from 2 vendors, Grant Office Supplies and Intercontinental Electronics. If we elect to create a PO for each vendor, the result in this example will be 2 POs, one for Grant Office Supplies and the other for Intercontinental Electronics. If we select Create a PO for each order, then the system will create 4 POs. Now we'll look at your options for including items. You can select all items, items with insufficient quantities, and items on back order. Note that the system will subtract any quantity of the specified items that was added to a previous purchase order. Now let's look at the final set of options. If you select Dropship, this will be noted on the PO along with the Ship To address. Note that if you selected Create Purchase Order for each vendor, and there are items from multiple customers on a PO, the applicable Ship To address will appear with each detail line. Selecting Consolidate Items will result in a single detail line when there are multiple orders for the same item number when the location and unit of measure are the same. Note that if you select Dropship, this option will not be available. And lastly, you can include non-stock items from sales orders. Note that this option only appears if you allow receipt of non-stock items in Inventory Control. And now the grand finale. We'll click the Process button and the system will automatically generate POs based on our selection criteria. As you can see, 2 POs were created with minimal effort. So to recap, Sage Accpac can speed up your order processing by automatically creating purchase orders from your sales orders. Give us a call if you need assistance with this or any other feature in your Sage Accpac ERP system. Well, that's it for this tutorial. Bye for now.